Hello everybody, it's your boy Memphis here coming to live with 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day I take a look at a different deck and have myself a good old time. Today, as you can see, we are playing Scraps, everyone's favorite Synchro era deck that isn't Black Wings. So, we're just going to have ourselves some fun with this deck. We're going to summon our Scrap Dragons and our Scrap Wyverns and all sorts of stuff and have ourselves a good old time. So, let us get started. Alrighty, first opponent is Lucky. And I'm hoping to get lucky today with going first. Very nice. Opening hand. Well, when you start with the field spell, it's always good. Let's go ahead and activate Terraforming. Get our field spell. Scrap Factory. Very important. And we're going to go ahead and start with our Scrappy Shark. Very nice. And play that field spell. And while I get my thing destroyed because of his own effect and do some Scrap Sharking and some factories, I got a first of my shoutouts to do. First shoutout of the day goes to K Star. Thank you for being one of my subs. Very appreciated. So, with our dumping of Shark, we're going to get rid of Scrap Beast. And then because of my field spell, I get to summon my Scrap Golem. He's one of them old cards they didn't bother making once per turn because they didn't think you'd be able to do it more than once. So we're going to use his effect. I can get back a scrap, and I can put it on either field, and that does relate to this little dude, but for now we want this on our field. Let's go ahead and make our Scrap Wyvern. Hacha. Scrap Wyvern allows us to bring back a scrap. Then we have to blow up one of our cards. So sadly, we're going to have to blow up our field spell. Don't want to blow up the field spell, but we kind of need other things right now. I do need this Solemn Strike. So for now, we're going to do this. And then we're going to go ahead. I could make Bore Load. Don't really need to right now. We're just going to finish off with a Scrap Twin Dragon. When it's destroyed, I can bring back my Scrap Golem. It's pretty sick, eh? Let's go ahead and end our turn. It would have been nice to keep the field spell, but, you know, sometimes you don't get to keep the field spell. Sad but true. It is a sad but true thing that is. But our Scrap Wyvern, I should mention, is like the most important card in this deck, barring a little. Basically, it lets us bring back a scrap, blow it up, and if it's on the field when a scrap's blown up, not only do we get to bring out another monster, but we also get to pop a card on the field, so we will be able to pop his Dark Sanctuary with this thing. It'll be pretty sick. Alright, let's see. Take the scrap, bring it in, stop. Twin Barrel Dragon. I shouldn't allow it, but it's a coin flip deck. This is literally a coin flip deck. But that's fine. Yeah, you stay right there, mister. Don't you even think about it. Alright, our turn. Let me think about this. Let's go ahead and summon our Scrap Searcher. Let's go ahead and special summon our Scrap Orthros, which we can do, but we have to pop a scrap. And the scrap we shall pop is Searcher. What now? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Mr. Luck? You going to play some kind of crazy gamble card? I love me some gamble cards, which is why I didn't negate that earlier. Lucky chance. If Monster Fate is activated... Oh. Each player costs a coin of both their heads. Okay. Kind of an odd thing to play now, but... Okay. You got tails, I got heads, so nothing happens. Scrap Wyvern goes off, like I said. I get to bring out a monster. And then I get to pop any card on the field. So I'm going to bring out my Scrap Golem, because he is, again, very important. And I get to pop his Dark Sanctuary. And now I'm going to go ahead and use my Scrap Golem's effect. Bring back a beast. I can bring back my Searcher. Oh, I probably should have summoned Searcher. I could have shown that off. Basically, I can put Searcher on his board. And then what Scrap Searcher does is when he's special summoned, he blows up everything you have that's not a scrap. That way, you can nuke your opponent's board with it. So let's go ahead and Scrap Twin Dragon. Get rid of our Scrap Beast. And bounce these two. We're all about big numbers and beating over things. Alright, let's go ahead and... I don't really need to get anything back. Scrap Searcher, though, let's get him back. Just because I can. And this guy's a tuna, so I could make a level 10 synchro that I don't have because I didn't bother running Atomic Scrap Dragon because he's kind of garbage. So we're just going to do all the damage. I'm pretty sure this is game. If it's not game, it's pretty dang close to game. Okay, it's game. Yep, there you go. Scrap OTK, everybody. We OTK a lot more often than you would think with this deck. So, there's a clean win. I'm going to go ahead and duel 2. And, you know, maybe I'll duel this guy again if he wants to. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, second duel against Mr. Chippy. We'll see how this goes. Come on. There we go. We do want to try and go first as much as we want to. Hey, we've got our field spell. We got the same kind of stuff as before, which is very nice. Get that Scrap Factory. I love me some scrap. We're up against 60 cards something, which could be good or awful, depending on what it is. Let's go ahead and Scrap Factory. Blow that up. Do our things as we do them. And while I do some more things like I do them, quick shout out to... Who am I shouting out? Kusaki. Thank you for being a sub. Let's go ahead and get rid of our beast. We want the beast in the graveyard mostly for Chimera. It's kind of what he does. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use our Scrap Golem. Bring back our... It doesn't really matter who. Yes, we're going to bring that back. Make our Scrap Wyvern once more. As long as you can always bring back your Scrap Wyvern, you're always going to be good. Let's go ahead and bring back... Wait. We don't really have anything else to blow up. I keep having to blow up my field spell, which stinks. Yes, and yes. Do that. Might as well dump our Scrap Searcher while we're at it. There you go. Bring back this boy. And then I have to pop, sadly, my Scrap Factory. I don't want to have to blow up my factory, but I have no choice. Because that is an automatic effect. It would have been nice if I had other cards to blow up, but I don't. So we're just going to make Scrap Twin Dragon once more. And even if something bad happens, I will have things to make after that. Scrap Chimera brings back a tuner. And he's level 4. That way we can bring back Beast to make the OG Scrap Dragon. It's pretty sweet. What this guy is doing, it could be a lot of things. 60 card main deck. Dark Sanctuary. This is the second duel in a row with Dark Sanctuary. Must be a fad. Let's go ahead and bring out our Scrap Beast. We're going to be using our Scrap Chimera, or Scrap Wyvern, I apologize. Bring back our Golem. Hacha. Then we blow up the Beast. We do not need to use Beast Effect, but we will use Scrap Searcher and Scrap Wyvern. That way we can hopefully dodge any sort of negation. Hawachichu. And then we are going to bring out another monster from the deck. Where's my other Golem? Is he in the graveyard already? He might be in the graveyard already. That's fine. I've got this. And then I'm going to pop that. And then all my things would be popped if I had anything to pop, but I don't. Let's go ahead and bring back our Beast and put him right there. And just to hedge our bets, let's get rid of our Searcher and bounce his things. So unless your opponent has plenty of negation, they're not going to stand much a chance against Scraps. He surrendered because he knew what was going to happen. This is a quick episode. I do have a replay against a pretty strong opponent, though, so I'll leave that as our fourth duel. For now, let's go for third duel. Maybe I'll make a fourth duel and then a fifth duel. Let's see how it goes. Let's go for third duel. Alrighty, our next duel is against Zorkmon. Is that a Digimon? It sounds like a Digimon. It could be a Digimon. I don't recall a Zorkmon, though. Opening hand, not so great this time. However, we can get things started. We got mind control, so we can make some plays next turn. Hold on one second. Don't even mind that. That was just a thing. Anyway, right now we got our Goblin. He can't be destroyed by battle, but if he's attacked while face up, he does get destroyed at the end of the battle phase. And so basically what this is just here to survive a turn, basically. We got ourselves the Goblin, which reminds me of the Goblin deck the other day. If I should mention, I dueled with Goblins. They did alarmingly well. If you want to make a deck suggestion, you're welcome to. You know, I'm still open to a lot of things. I still got plenty of room on the list. We're up against Endymion. This might actually be a challenge for us. Because, you know, he's, what's the word? Competent? No. I should say that this is one of those decks where he has lots of negation, is what I should say. Those last two guys, they only lost because they relied too much on the field spell. They should have been playing Field Barrier. Back in my day, we always played Field Barrier. Nowadays, they don't play Field Barrier. Okay, he's playing Dark Worm in Endymion, which is not a bad idea. He's probably going to go for Electromite. He doesn't know about this, though, so if he doesn't try to destroy this with a card effect, he's going to be in for a bad time. And I do still have my mind control. Lets me steal one of his monsters for a turn, which is really good for when I go for my Wyvern. Where'd he go? There he is. There's good old Scrap Wyvern. It's amazing. It's amazing how one card made this entire archetype so much better. You know, before Wyvern showed up, this deck was kind of meh. But as soon as, you know, my Wyvern showed up, the deck became so much better. It was insane. I can't even believe it. Alright. What are you even doing? Now you will Pendulum? You're going to Pendulum summon before Electromite? Okay, you do that. I've been told I'm not the greatest Pendulum player, and I agree. But I have learned at least that you're supposed, if you're doing Electromite, you're supposed to do him first, and then Pendulum Summon. But you do you, dude. You do you. What is he even doing? He's got Jackal with no, well, he's got 2 off of the Citadel, so he can use that effect. So I'll probably steal this with my mind control. That way, you know, I can do things. And I'm going to steal this, make a Scrap Wyvern, bring back Goblin, pop Goblin, get a Golem, use Golem to bring back Goblin, use Goblin and Golem to make Scrap Dragon. I got all sorts of things. But it really depends on what he does next. What is this? Send a face of monster, plant, non-plant, over plant. I swear, if you try to lock me out of spells with a Manchuria Beast, I'm going to be upset at you. He might do that. What did he do? What? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, he's got Endymion out. This could be good. This could not be good. Because then he's going to, let's see, destroy all my stuff. He can bounce back the Citadel or the Jackal. And now I can't, what was it, target it or destroy it? Opponent cannot target this card with a spell counter with card effects, and it can be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Darn. That's going to be annoying. I mean, I can get over it. It's just going to be an annoying thing to get over. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of them things. Alright, I've got 1,100 life points. What to do now? Let's see here. He can negate my next spell trap. It would have been really nice to have something. Wait. Oh, he actually made Absolute Dragon. But why? Why bother? Oh, it's so he can make Vortex Dragon, of course. Oh, silly of me. How very silly of me. Okay. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to think about this a little bit. Okay. Let me think about this. Yep. Let's go ahead and bait out his Vortex Dragon's effect. That way I can use other things. Yeah, he's got to return that, and then you got to get rid of that. Yep. Let's go ahead and make Scrap Chimera. Scrap Chimera is going to bring back my Scrap Goblin. Put that right here. Now we're going to go ahead and make Scrap Wyvern. I put Scrap Arcfiend in here just for flavor. You don't really need it. You can replace that with whatever you want. Bring back our Goblin. Hacha. Blow up the Goblin. Use the Goblin's effect. Use the Wyvern's effect. 1, 2. Alright, so we're going to get this back in case we survive. And we can do things later. Yep. And then we get our Golem. Put Golem on board. And then I get to pop a card. Get rid of the Vortex Dragon because I don't like it. Don't like them Vortex Dragons. Summon this to my field. Hey-oh. And then we're going to go ahead and make... I could make Borreload, though. I could also make Scarlight and do extra damage. Tricky business. This... Could also make Stardust. I have so many options. That's the problem. That's the only problem with scraps. You have so many options. Sometimes you don't know what option is the best option. Sometimes they're all good options. Hacha, and then Hacha directly. And then main phase 2. And what? I can make another Scrap Wyvern. I mean, I could, but I can't use its effect more than once. Let's end our turn. Alright, Endymion, your play. If he has the scales, he can come back. Or if he has Dragon Shrine, that is also an option. So, he's got his Dark Worm back in the graveyard. Oh, thank you for the life points. Thank you, thank you. Terraforming. Okay, he's just going to pile up them counters. Okay. What is that going to do? You have a Dark Worm. I imagine you're going to special summon that as soon as possible. Definitely means Scrap Wyvern is doomed. Sad to say. I'm sorry, Scrappy. I didn't mean for this to happen. I will miss you forever. I miss him already. Okay, what is it? A glow-up bulb. Uh-oh. What is he going to make? Oh, he's going to make Cerberus. I don't care. You destroy that, I just get to bring this back. Hacha. Apparently you don't read, because I get to bring my thing back. And now he's just going to make glow-up bulb again and probably make another Link. Can he make a Cerberus off of Cerberus? I don't think he can. We will not find out. So yeah, that can't... Let's see. Co-link monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Well, I am going to destroy you with other effects. Alright, let's go ahead. Use our Golem to bring back our Goblin to my field. Thank you. And then... I probably should have Chimeraed first, but whatever. I can make... Scarlight. Scarlight, Scarbright. First bro I see tonight. Alright, now we're going to summon our Scrap Chimera and use his effect. And he surrendered. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. I had game. 3,000, 1,700. Okay, there's 3 clean wins. That's a good day's work. Let's go and watch that replay I've got saved up. And I'll see you guys in a moment with that. Alrighty, everybody. It's here for replay time. We're up against dinosaurs. And I'm in the name of KO. So we're going to go ahead and go first. And we're going to start with a few set cards. Our Solemn, our Scrap Iron Scarecrow, and our Scrappy Shark. And let our opponent go. As you can see, he has an okay sort of hand. It could be better. Could be worse. He's got Terraforming, and he's going to pop my Shark. Shark's going to go ahead and search some things out. And he's got himself a Soul-Eating Oviraptor. So I can't do anything about it because of the field spell and the chaining, but that's okay. But I'm going to go ahead and be a silly person and try and negate it anyway because I am ridiculous sometimes. It's okay. He's just going to bring out a dragon, trying to pop it, and he does. And he's going to bring out one Dino Restless. He's got Dino Wrestler Stitchu. And he's going to go ahead and get that Missile Assembly, and he's going to be able to make this baby Ceratosaurus, and he's going to do a whole lot of damage. But I have his Baguska right in the sights of my mind control. So I'm going to go ahead and search out my own field spell and steal his Bagusk. And I'm going to go ahead and get my Scrap Chimera and my Scrap Factory, make my Scrap Wyvern. And now it's time for me to start popping and doing the good things that Scrap Wyvern does. I'm just going to say dump it, summon it, pop it. Summon it some more. Here's a scrap searcher. I'm going to pop all your things. And I'm just going to go ahead and battle and do so much damage to you, you'll never stand again. So, there's another duel with scraps. As you can see, they're an OTK deck half of the time. Not even half, like most of the time. They are an OTK deck. So, let's go into the end screen. We'll talk about future decks. Alrighty, Scrap 2019, still looking strong. We didn't even need the turbo booster. I put it in here just to make links easier. But as you can see, we barely need it because we are just so good. The Scrap archetype has never been better. This card, 10 out of 10, could not have been any better. It could not have been any better if they had tried. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the Scrap replays. Do let me know what you thought of the deck and all that in the comments. If you have a suggestion for a future deck, leave it in the comments as well. I will see you guys again tomorrow with, I don't even remember what. Hold on, I got the list here. Tomorrow's Cosmos, which is a nice deck. And we'll have some fun with that as well. So until then, everybody, thank you for watching. And y'all have a good time. Take care.